My balls are huge.
Hello, everybody, and welcome again to Keystone Film Review. We just saw Ari Aster's therapy session. Sorry. Beau is afraid. This, of course, is written and directed by Ari Aster, starring Joaquin Phoenix, Patti LuPone, Amy Ryan, Nathan Lane, Kylie Rogers, Denis Ménochet, Parker Posey, Zoe Lister-Jones.
Parker what?
Parker Posey.
Oh.
Get your head out of the gutter. Richard Kine's in there for a minute. So is Stephen McKinley Henderson. Maybe Bill Hader. Who knows? We'll never know. I don't know you. Do you know me? This, of course, is Ari Aster's third movie, and the one where he decided to do whatever the fuck he wanted.
Go all out.
Go all out. Unravel his, I'm assuming, mommy issues. I don't know Ari Aster, so this could be completely off. His mommy issues onto the world. And does it make a good movie? Glenn! You're a tired boy. You were moving in your seat a lot. Let's hear what you have to say first.
I wore shorts. I was getting chilly at points. I was moving around. My shoe touched the seat a little. Leather seats. It made it sound like farts. It wasn't farts. This movie, whopping 3 hours, by the way.
Yes. Uses it all, too.
Was indeed a movie. The craziest of his bunch, his little trilogy of sorts. They have nothing to be connected with besides just bonkers.
His domestic trilogy is what I'm going to call it.
This one is the most bonkers and the longest of the bonkers. And if we weren't doing a movie, I would have walked out a couple times, to be honest, because it's everywhere. It's hilarious. It's very well shot, very well written, but my brain can't comprehend it, and I don't think it wants to, because it wants to stay sane. It's very well acted. I don't know how the director, fucking Ari Aster, directed these guys to do these things. I'm sure they're reading the script, they're like, I gotta do what?
My balls are going to be how big?
Just trust me. All right. And then they went for it. This movie's crazy.
Yeah.
And it was made even worse. It was a fun experience, in a sort. But it was made significantly worse by the audience we were with. We had to go to KOP because our normal selection of theater just didn't have it. I'm pretty sure Downingtown didn't have it either. But we go to KOP. Usually there's a weird crowd every time we go to KOP. And
it's usually for Marvel movies that we do it.
That too. But this one was super weird. Like, there's a lot of moments that are just straight funny. And, like, you should laugh at them.
Yeah.
But this crowd was laughing at points where somebody's just standing there.
Yeah. One example is in the movie, I won't say who or what or whatever, but there is a family that has a dead relative who was a soldier. Before any jokes are made, they just show a memorial of the dead soldier.
I will say why he laughed at that.
Was there like like a small thing that
it was one of those Karen like Target signs, like where it says "This isn't goodbye, this is see ya later" or some shit like that. That's probably what he was laughing at.
Yeah, he laughed a little too hard at that. And then the really funny thing was they cut to the family holding hands and just looking at it for a very long time, and he didn't laugh at that.
No, and then they were like, "Amen, amen." Yeah.
What are you laughing at, guy? But yeah, he laughed at the most awkward things, and he also laughed through his nose, which was the most annoying thing.
I'm a judgmental person. I'm allowed to say these things.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
The laughing through the nose, it was loud. It was loud. It was like seat.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it. I'm going to get boogers everywhere. But it was, oh my God, it was driving me nuts. But it wasn't just this one dude. It was the whole crowd laughing at the weirdest parts.
Yeah.
I just thought, like, there was...
And I'm fine with, when people find things funny that I don't. Yeah. But it was legitimately... It was either delayed for something that had happened previously, or it was just something that was just a random filler shot that wasn't that funny. Either way, it's weird because like, how dumb are you to have like a 10-second delay on your laughs? So you called them all NPCs.
Oh my god! So a lot of this movie kind of just deals with Beau, and he's got something going on in his head. Paranoia, just shit around him. Like the people around him, they're probably real people, but this is the way he depicts them in his head.
Yeah.
So everybody around him's just like, imagine GTA, like the video game, GTA, Grand Theft Auto, and just everyone being fucking crazy NPC, like everybody's doing crimes and shit like that, or just there's a construction worker watching a salsa dance dude dance. It's just like the most like free guy type shit you'd ever just come across. Like just there's just shit everywhere.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what I was getting at. I don't know. I just fucking just went on a rant.
It did feel like a video game.
It felt the NPC thing.
Yeah.
It felt like a video game, all the characters, but while watching this movie of just like this psychological craziness, I felt like also the people around us were also NPCs because they were just laugh. It was like a laugh track. They were just like,
yeah,
just all around the most random fucking parts. Yeah. I felt like I was on drugs. I was drinking Propel water.
Propel your thirst.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, we're enough about like the crowd. This is a really crazy movie. It legitimately feels like 3 movies in one, and not in a bad way, in my opinion. I rather enjoyed it for the most part. It's definitely a movie that's not for everyone. It doesn't explain anything and doesn't want to explain anything. Doesn't feel like it has to explain anything.
No,
it's really just a movie that you go and watch. And it's like this, it's just like trauma dumping and you know, gaslighting and everything. And
gaslighting is a huge feature.
Yes, it is. So it's really a movie. I'm going to have to sit on it for a little bit, maybe even see it a second time if I have the time.
Because like there's a lot of background stuff. Like the first time watching it, you're not going to be able to dissect like you want to. Mm-hmm. First off, it's 3 hours. There's a lot of information in it.
Yeah.
No matter how much of it's just psychological craziness,
mm-hmm.
there's a lot of like background details of like the company that the mom works for, and like Beau possibly being like,
"Shut up, Glenn! Shut up! Shut up!"
No, but as far as like the movie goes, it was crazy. It was really good. But oh my god, is it a trip?
Yeah.
Like I remember you feeling anxious during Mother. They're just like kind of claustrophobic or something.
Well, just because there's no room to breathe.
There's no room to breathe.
In this, I feel like there's room to breathe. So it's not as crazy, but it's definitely it's more realistic.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's heightened reality,
mm-hmm.
Especially the beginning. But then, like once it kind of tones down, it does tone down like at the second act and the third act, and then it heightens back up again. But it's yeah, so like with Mother, it was just like bombardment after bombardment. Mm-hmm. This gave you room to breathe and kind of digest things. Come up with 0 answers, but you had time to digest it.
Yeah.
Just came out like diarrhea. And I mean that in the most respectful way possible because I did like this movie. But it's just a crazy, wild ride of a movie.
Try to explain this movie to your mother.
Don't go see it with your mother.
Definitely don't go see it with your mother.
Yeah. Especially if she gaslights you all the time.
As far as I don't. You have more to say about it?
No, it's just really a hard movie to talk about. Joaquin Phoenix is great. Cinematography is great.
Yeah.
Music, the sound design was incredible.
Nathan Lane was probably my favorite part.
Nathan Lane was great. It's a really well-made film that I really enjoyed. It's not going to be for everyone. I'm sure many people are going to dislike it. This is not a movie that everyone should like because then it'd be boring.
The crowd that we went with definitely seemed like a more A24 type.
Yeah.
Or they knew what they were going into type audience, which was nice.
Although the one guy got really excited when he saw Nathan Lane like he wasn't in the trailer. So maybe he didn't see the trailer.
The one guy was fucking giddy, period. Every scene, he's like...
He was the Marvel fan of A24. Like, what people assume I am.
Not
because I wear
A24.
Yeah, well, I'm not
do your thing, Boo. But also... I'm judging the shit out of you.
No, I'm glad that he enjoyed it, even though it was to the detriment of my experience. But it is what it is. But yeah, it's a crazy movie. Know you're going in for a crazy movie when you go see it. Otherwise, you are probably not going to enjoy it. Accept what it is. That is the best way I can inform you to enjoy it the best way possible. But if you don't, you don't. It's not a movie that's going to be for everyone. I really enjoyed it. Ratings.
I'm not disclosing my rating. I just don't know what it is, and I can't think of it on the spot right now.
Yes.
This is a movie I'm going to have to sit on. This is probably going to be the first review where I've just straight up not come up with at least some sort of ballpark.
Yeah.
It's not below 2.5 nearly in the slightest, but
Mine's not below 3.5. I don't know what it is, but I'm also going to withhold mine because I want to sit on it. Who knows when I'll rate it. But I did like it.
You'll have to check our letterbox.
Yes, I did like it.
By the time I'm done editing it, I'm just putting NDA.
Ari Aster, if that is even an iota of what your mother is like, I am so sorry. I hope that's not the case and that you just are a very creative person and that you have a relatively good relationship with your mother. But goddamn. Goddamn.
Mother-in-law I can see.
Mother-in-law, yes. Mother, that'd be sad.
That'd be sad.
But yes, thank you everyone for watching. Let us know what you thought of Beau is Afraid down below. Hopefully we didn't spoil it for you too much. Oopsies. But yeah, I mean, we didn't spoil it that much. It is just a weird movie. There's that's like 1% of it.
What's crazy is I don't think we've ever actually said the storyline. We just said spoilers for background.
Beau is Afraid. That is the line. But yes, let us know what you thought down in the comments below, and we will see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.